Hello, everybody. I'm Marcy McCann, President of the Board of Directors. I'd like to enthusiastically welcome you to the grand opening of second floor Ballroom and Stage. Please raise a glass. It took us a little bit longer than we thought, but I think it was well worth it. So I have two questions for you. I'm sorry. When you walked into this space, did you say, wow? Did you say, I didn't think they could do it? Oh, well, we didn't think at different times, but we prevailed, all the different boards did, and here we are today. And I'm very proud of the community effort behind this building. It's not just us, it's everyone that came before us. Some are looking down on us and smiling and dancing. And I'm just very proud of us all. Thank you. Lisa? And especially thank you for coming out on this very lovely day.
Oh,
Just speak into it.
I don't like that. Thank you all for coming. My role is to introduce our friends from the New Hampshire Preservation Alliance. Sorry, better? Yes, thank you. We are honored that we received 2 awards back in May for the work that's been done on Centennial Hall. We won a New Hampshire Preservation Award and the Elizabeth Durfee-Hengen Award, which is an added honor. So, which one? I'd like to introduce now Rick Farrar, President of... Just a board member from New Hampshire Preservation Alliance, and Elizabeth Durfee-Hengen to present the award.
Thank you so much. Lisa, take the glasses off. I'm pleased to be here today representing the New Hampshire Preservation Alliance, which, if you don't know, is a statewide nonprofit historic preservation organization. We're here to celebrate the very well-planned and executed rehabilitation of this special place by your tenacious and committed group. As Lisa said, my name is Rick Farrar. I was raised in Keene, and I've just returned to the state last spring following a 26-year stint working as an architect for Ralph Lauren in New York City. I serve on the Preservation Alliance board, and I've also served more than a couple times on the awards committee. The Preservation Alliance has been recognizing and giving awards for outstanding preservation projects for over 30 years. Award criteria include the project's degree of innovation, the quality of the work, the extent of the challenges and accomplishment, and the level of support for the project. Statewide, the Alliance's awards portfolio ranges from preservation projects for major theaters and hotels to tiny cobbler shops and one-room schoolhouses. The awards also recognize outstanding leaders, as well as community-wide revitalization and educational efforts. Together, these projects reflect the best of the historic preservation movement in the Granite State and give us a good indication of where we're heading. Our awards committee this year was impressed with your project as a model of effective planning, incremental, high-quality rehabilitation, and impressive volunteer and donor support. We appreciate the vision and commitment that saved this building and revived it as a vibrant center of community activity. From time to time, we find a project to celebrate with a special honor. It's our one named award, and the Centennial Hall Rehabilitation receives that honor this year. The award is named for Elizabeth Durfee Hengen, who is here with us today. When she completed her service as the board chair of the Preservation Alliance in 2000, the board of directors wanted to recognize her exceptional leadership and generous contributions to the strategic growth and development of the Preservation Alliance by naming this award for her that highlights excellence in preservation, planning, education, and advocacy. So today, we're here to celebrate and congratulate the Friends of Centennial Hall and your partners, the town of Northampton, Bedard Preservation and Restoration, Goodrich Carpentry and Construction, Lisa Mausolf, Preservation Consultant, and LCHIP, the Land and Community Heritage Investment Program. Your project here will serve as a model for others, showing the benefit and potential of preservation as an essential ingredient in enhancing the economic and community vitality of our towns and the importance of protecting the character of our communities. As the Alliance continues to work with groups like yours across the state and to do more to fill our toolbox of strategies and incentives to accelerate preservation activity, it's wonderful to take a moment to be with you here today celebrating your great work. And we wish you all the best to the important final steps as you complete this project. So congratulations, and good luck. We know your work will be an inspiration to others. We thank you. And Liz will present the award to Marcy. Thank you.
We had some preservation partners that were listed in all the literature and on the wonderful video that was presented at this Achievement Award ceremony. So I'd like to ask George Byrne to come up. George is our historic preservation specialist from LCHIP. He has worked with us for years, guiding us, mentoring us, and being what? You always can hear me. He's mentored us, provided us expert counseling. He's been a good friend, and I don't think I would have made it through the LCHIP grant process without him.
My role ordinarily is pushing paper and reviewing spreadsheets and making sure that numbers align and that applications are complete and all kinds of pretty ordinary things like that are in place when people come to LCHIP for funding to rehabilitate historic buildings. But I have to say, events like this are probably the most gratifying part of my job because I get to see what can be done yes, it takes some time, but remarkable things can happen when people, money, talent, and intelligence, and all these good things align. I've been with LCHIP for 7 years. I know this project predates me. It took vision on the part of the people who became the Friends of Centennial Hall to see an opportunity to do something with this underutilized building and to formulate a vision and to make it happen. And it's so wonderful to actually be here seeing it having happened. At LCHIP, we think about the value of the historic resources that are involved, the capacity of the stewards and the applicants to run good projects and to be good stewards of a building. We think about public benefit, and I'm happy to say that the Friends and this building really hit the high notes on all of those criteria. So delighted to see the good results that have occurred here, and congratulations to the Friends of Centennial Hall.
Next up, Mr. Bedard. He came to us with a recommendation from Donna, who had to leave, unfortunately. Donna has been a mentor to me personally and to this organization, and she put us in touch with not only Steve, but Lisa. They have guided us through the preservation process, kept us honest with meeting the Secretary of Interior standards, which we have to abide by, being on the National Register. Not an easy deal. We had to work hard, work smarter, and these two amazing people helped us get there. Mr. Bedard? You want to talk about the HR?
Sure.
Okay.
We always fool around about the fact that, fool around serious, the fact that this Centennial Hall project is a poster child for so many buildings in the state of New Hampshire who don't have a use. Anybody can save a building, but this group of friends from Centennial Hall has come up with a use for the building, which makes it viable. And we hope that that's going to continue to be something that other communities can look to when they save their buildings. And that's really all I have to say. Thank you.
Lisa doesn't want to talk anymore, but Lisa's in that same category. She actually put this building on the National Register, did lots and lots of work. I spent personally 6 months studying microfiche at the Exeter Library. Now I wear glasses. It was painful. And then I met Lisa, and between the two of us, we got it done, but she is the expert, the mastermind, and we wouldn't be here without her. Everybody knows our general contractor and our building manager. Mr. Goodrich is an exquisite, experienced carpenter. He helps steer the ship. He's absorbed a lot of the costs, so we didn't have to pay them. He's deferred his little bitty paychecks when we needed it to happen. We are blessed with exceptional, talented people on this board, and other board members are here who helped us learn. And it's, as I said, it's taken us a long time to get here, but we've adapted and pivoted along the way, and I think we've come up with a great product, and part of that success is Mr. Goodrich. You need to have your picture taken. So. He never listens to me anyway, so. Thank you, sir. Thank you. You're supposed to shake hands. And finally, again, it's our donors, it's our foundations, it's the individuals that have supported us through New Hampshire Gives, every direct mail piece that we send out that is annoying, but it's helped us get to where we are. Beside our great relationships with our tenants, with our partners, our neighbors, Bandstand, UCC Church, Seacoast Academy of Music, they helped us get, again, here to this point. But the town of Northampton has been instrumental. A lot of the people are here. But Mr. Mike Tully has helped us along the way. He orchestrated an MOU with the town. So now we have a wonderful relationship with the rec department so events can happen here. I honor you. Thank you. And he helped us guide us through all the legislation with our zoning and planning board. Not easy things to accomplish. Would you like to say a few words?
I certainly wasn't expecting the recognition. There's a lot of people that have done so much work with this building over the years that it's just amazing. And I was just talking to Mr. Farrar. I remember in 1995 when I started with the town, when this building was for sale before the Friends purchased it, and the condition that it was in, and every time I walk in the building and I see everything that they've done over the years, the hard work, the craftsmanship, it is just amazing. And I'm just proud to be able to do our part with the town, to work together to make this building something that we will all appreciate for years to come. So thank you very much.
Lisa's gonna come back for a second, and I just, in my fog, in my heat stroke, I forgot to mention New Hampshire Bridge. They have been here for a very long time. It's a great crew. They've given us a lot of support, a lot of support. Dave Peppel is here, Skip is here. We love you as our tenants. You fill up our parking spaces, makes everybody happy. Lisa? Thank you, honey.
Now, what this lady hasn't really mentioned is the millions of hours that she has spent in this building, spearheading, pushing, always. She's our rock. It's a volunteer board, and she is a super volunteer.
Thank you, honey.
Also, when I was up here before, I was remiss in not mentioning our other preservation friends who are here from the New Hampshire Preservation Alliance, who came from Concord in the rain to join us, so thank you. Thank you, Jennifer Goodman, Beverly Thomas, and Pat Myers. Thank you all. Sorry, I'm turning it over to somebody else because I'm so good at this. One of our board members is now going to cover the rest.
Yes.
Thank you, Pat.
Hello, everyone. I wanted to speak about the letters that we received as congratulations for tonight's event. And unfortunately, Maggie Hassan, Senator Hassan, and our Congressman Pappas and Senator Shaheen, neither of them were able to come. We did have a representative from Maggie Hassan's office, but he had a stomach bug and he wouldn't even let me shake his hand, and he left. He left his letter and then he left, which was probably a good thing considering there are a lot of people in the room. Okay, so I'm going to give you some quick sort of comments from the letters. I'm not going to read each letter, but Congressman Pappas said in his letter, this is a couple of sentences, Centennial Hall has been an important cultural center in Northampton for almost 150 years. He goes on to say, in 2018, Fox volunteer-only board, volunteer only, started a project worth $3.6 million to reopen Centennial Hall's second floor ballroom. The work of the Friends of Centennial Hall has allowed Centennial Hall to return to its status as a cultural beacon within its community. And with the opening of the ballroom, Centennial Hall will continue to uplift Northampton. That was from Congressman Pappas. And from Senator Shaheen. Projects like the one to celebrate and maintain Centennial Hall ensure that current and future generations will experience the community spirit that has sustained New Hampshire cities and towns for centuries. Thank you to the Friends of Centennial Hall for doing the work that they have done, for all you have done to reinvigorate this rich piece of the Granite State story. Your efforts made it possible for Seacoast residents to add their own chapters to the compelling, community-focused narrative behind this local resource. And then there's one more. I can find it. Here. Aha. And this one is from Senator Hassan's office. She says, I would like to congratulate everyone involved in the restoration of Centennial Hall on receiving the 2024 Preservation Achievement Award and Elizabeth Durfee Hengen Award. Your dedication to restoring Centennial Hall and carrying on our state's history will continue to provide new opportunities for Granite Staters to learn from our past and build a better future for our communities, country, and state. Thank you.
Well, thank you again for coming. I'm sorry for the heat. Some things are out of our control. We do our best. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, and please enjoy the food because we certainly have plenty of it. Thank you.